get bitter sometimes about things that I've been punished for that I ain't done yet. Imagine how a lifer feels, bro. Imagine how a lifer feels, bro. Bro, let me. I met this geezer, bro. Yeah, I don't know if I told this story before, but I want to tell it now, bro. Yeah, bro. You see, when I got shipped to it. I was in Whitsun Green, bro. They shipped me to Oakwood, bro. Yeah, and I met this guy, bro. Just in reception, bro. Like it was just a passing, bro. I was with him for a couple of hours, but I heard his story. We spoke to each other, bro. Yeah. So I was like, bro, what are you in for? But you could tell the guy he was a like innocently simple, bro. He was an innocently simple person, bro. So I was talking to him and he was talking with the innocence from the heart, bro. And I was like, bro, like, what are you in for? He didn't even want to say, bro. I was like, bro, what are you in for? And that, bro, He's like, I'm murder. So I was like, how long you got? He's like, 24 years, yeah. He's only 24 or something, bro. He was a black kid, yeah. I was like, bro, how long you got? He's like, 24 years, bro. So I was like, alright, and cool. I was like, yo, what happened? And that? He was like, like, he didn't really want to talk about it, bro. But he's like, yo, bro, like, how long do appeals take? So I'm like, yeah, like if you're like murderer, years, bro. Like your appeal takes years, but it's like, I'm just waiting for my appeal, man. I'm just waiting for my appeal. So I'm like, bro, what's happened? It's like, yo, I was with my boy, yeah. I was with my boy, and we was just walking down the road, yeah. And then as I was walking down the road, we've seen somebody, bro. I've seen somebody I had an argument with before, bro. We just had an argument before and I've seen him, yeah. So I'm like, there's my man, let me go chat to him, yeah. So he's gone to talk to my man, bro. He's went and talked to him. So he's called up to him, he's like, yes, bro, what's going on? Yeah, they're like that talking about the argument and that, bro, yeah. But something's happened amongst this argument, what's made the geezer he was talking to think, bro, shut the fuck up. You're an idiot, bro. He's pulled out his knife, bro, and started stabbing my man. He started stabbing the guy who I'm talking to in jail. So he's pulled his knife out. He started stabbing me, bro. I just went and spoke to him about about the argument we'd had. He must have thought I was a nerd. He's pulled his knife out and started stabbing me. His boy, yeah, that he was with, bro, yeah. This guy who was getting stabbed, the seen his boy getting stabbed, pulled out his knife, bro, yeah, and stabbed the guy to protect his boy, bro. He's pulled out his knife and stabbed the geezer to protect his boy. As mad as the world works, bro, yeah, as mad as the world works, the geezer's died. The aggressor, the one who started stabbing first, bro, he's died, bro, from the stab wounds what got inflicted to him from the guy who was saving his boy, bro, yeah. Bro, the boy's gone to hospital, woke up from hospital. They've charged him with murder, bro. They've charged him with murder, bro. He hasn't done anything but got stabbed up. They've charged him with murder because the sick fucking prosecutor, bro, yeah, has said to said to the jury, yeah, yo, he knew when he called that boy over, he knew that they was gonna stab him up. When he called that boy over, he knew they knew they was gonna stab him up. They knew what was about to happen. They knew they both had knives. They was about to start. They knew they was about to get into a knife fight and a murder was about to occur. And the dickhead jury, bro, believed it, bro. The fucking dickhead jury. This is why I hate the jury sometimes, bro, because I can get mad at the prosecutor, bro, because but he's a prosecutor. He wants his conviction, bro. I hate my man because he's playing with lies, bro. But the jury, bro, they should be impartial. They have no stake in this, bro. Whether the guy gets guilty or not guilty, it has no merit to them. It doesn't matter, bro. They don't win nothing. They don't lose nothing, bro. Why the fuck are you convicting this geezer? The prosecutor's not saying he stabbed him. The prosecutor's saying he got stabbed up, bro, and his boy killed the guy, bro. But he shouldn't have. They're basically saying everyone's got a knife on them, bro. So fuck all of them, bro. They've all got knives. They're all little gang members. Fuck all of them, but they're not, though, bro. That's what. Can you imagine how bitter that guy must be, yeah? Towards the world, bro. He goes to me. He's done. When's my appeal coming through, bro? When's my appeal coming through? Because he's a bit simple and that. You get me? It's like when did the. I'm thinking, bro, you don't even know. You're not getting your appeal, bro. I hope you get it, but nobody really gets it. I'm thinking, bro, you're doing 20 something years, bro. Like, I felt so sad. My heart broke for him because he was like a child, bro. My heart broke for him. And I just thought, fuck you now, bro. Yeah, he must have had a shit barrister, bro. But fuck the barrister, bro. I don't care about the barrister, bro. At that point, if you ain't stabbed nobody and you've just been stabbed, bro, you shouldn't be going to jail for murder. And I can tell you so many cases like that, bro. That's why I say, like, not everybody who's convicted for murder should be in jail, bro. A man is saying throw away the key to murderers. Man would, so look at that case I told you. A man would look at that case, yeah, see two people are being convicted for murder, say kill both of them, capital punishment, all murderers. Like, not even investigating what's happened. But bro, in court, yeah, court of law is a mad thing. You can't. It's you see when you're in the only time you get to speak, bro, yeah, is when you're in the dock. So you get in the dock, yeah, and say your bit, and that's it, bro. So let's say you're in the dock, you say your bit, and then after they're all still battling it out, you know, battling all the fucking litigation out, yeah. You can't stand up and say, oh yeah, but that bit's wrong. You can't do that, bro. There's traditions at play, so they have to speak, then they speak, then they speak, then they speak. So you can't just, even if they're wrong, you have to wait fucking 10 minutes to bring something up and it's passed and it just don't, like, bro, it's like you're abstracted from your own fucking defense, bro. It's a weird thing, bro. It's everything's just like, it's a weird thing, bro. Yeah, I read The Secret Barrister, bro. That's a good fucking book, bro. That shows you how, like, the AZ's courts, like, shows you how the whole thing evolved, bro. It shows you how courts in England evolved, because before, yeah, do you see that thing? He shows you, yeah. You see before, bro, yeah. Like, they used to have, like, little, like the communities just used to, enforce their own little laws, mad fucking things, bro, yeah. And then the king said one day, yo, fuck that, bro. I want a national law. So we sent all the judges out. That's why they call it a district. That's why they call it district judges, because they went out into all these different districts, bro, yeah, and enforced the king's law. And then with time and time and time and time, yeah, they started to make it one law, bro, which obviously helped, bro, because they was doing mad shit, yeah. And they say they wear the wigs, yeah, because was it King Charles II or something? King Charles, they wear wigs, bro, because King Charles II died, yeah, and to mourn him, bro, yeah, they wore the black shit in the wigs to mourn him, but the tradition just never went away, bro. Like, how mad's that? Like, they never used to do it before that, but when he died, they wore the shit to mourn him, yeah, and then it never went away, bro. And then to this day, they wear wigs and black cloaks and shit, bro. But that's a serious book. That thing is. You know what, bro? With the suicidal thoughts in jail, when you get years for nothing, it could force it, bro. Because I think, bro, man, if I got life off, yeah, would I kill myself, bro? I would wanna kill myself, bro. I just don't think I could, bro. But I would want to, though. You know what I'm trying to say? Even on my last sentence, bro, sometimes I used to think, bro, somebody coming in just blew my head off, bro. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world right now, bro. But it's fleeting, bro. But imagine your mind, your chemistry's made up. And imagine that thought stays with you, bro. Imagine that thought stays with you, bro. And it starts niggling at you and all of that kind of shit, bro. And then it becomes a whole thing, bro. It becomes a whole thing in your mind. The neurons make a pathway for it, bro. And it's constantly there now. This is what these people are going through, bro. That's why I always like have like mercy on them. But when people say, if you kill yourself, you just did it. I just try to think for a man to do that, bro. It's like, he must be going through some shit, bro. Like, I empathize with him, bro. But I don't know why. I don't know why some man do it, bro. Because it goes against everything a human goes against. A human would do anything to live, bro. That's why when someone puts like people bitch up and be like, but really that's just a human instinct. Because you want to live, you get me? So I don't know. What? That's called suicidal ideation. What does that mean, bro? Break that down for me. And the best book I read, bro, was The Human Time. It's called Sapiens, bro. The Human Timeline or something like that. It's a sick book, bro. It make you question your truths, bro, and it shows you and it shows you why you are the way you are, bro, and why society is the way it is, bro. It's a serious book, bro. Like, it's a book you should read like 5 times, bro. I go through that shit. Like, I've read some chapters like 5 times and that, bro. You know what I mean? Some serious books out there, bro. I'm an advocate of books, bro, like the right ones anyway. But there's so much information in this world now. You can go down any path, you know what I mean?
His father gave a reason for snitching.